Hey folks, how you doing? So I'm currently sat enjoying the epic A38, the epic stretch of road that is the A38. But I thought I'd just stop by, check in, give you a quick shout out because something magical is about to happen with me and this bike. So my BMW R1200 GS Rally 2017 model, bought it March 2017, 26th of March, and it's just rolled around to 2 years old, and we're currently sat at 19,998 miles. So for me that's a big deal. A couple of reasons really, three reasons we'll go for. So reason one, I've owned a bike for 2 years and I have not sold it. That's a big reason for me. Reason number two, we've currently sat at 19,000, like I say, 19,998 memories, 19,988 miles, and most of those miles, contrary to this scene right now, most of them have been on twisty A and B roads with the occasional dabble in the dirt. And we're talking wheels in the dirt, bike falling over in the dirt, me falling over in the dirt and do roly-polies, cartwheels. Oh, 19,999 guys. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal for me. Nearly 20,000 miles in less than 2 years, so it's the most amount of mileage that I've done on a single bike, and I've done it in quite a short period of time for me, because I've owned bikes for nearly 2 years before and I've only done about 4,500 miles. So we're going to hit 20,000 miles in a bit, and what I'm going to do at some point in the very near future is go through my loves and loathes, likes and loves and loathes of this bike, because there's some highs, there's some lows, there's some things I don't. There we go guys, boom, 20,000 miles. I didn't think I'd ever buy a GS, and I love it that much that I've done 20,000 miles on it in less than 2 years, or just about 2 years, most of them on A and B roads. This is an A road, granted, however, it's not the kind of road I like to spend much time on because, well, they just wreck your tyres. So yeah, I'm going to do a review of the bike and my likes and loathes and my loves and hates of this beast of a bike. However, it's probably not going to be today, and it's probably not going to be in this country, because there is one big reason why I'm putting myself through the torture of the A38. And that is because I'm going to be heading, well I am heading, not going to be heading, I'm heading towards Portsmouth to jump on the 8 o'clock ferry, that sails in from Portsmouth to Caen on the northern coast of France, en français, France, and France as we call it in England. And then I'm going to spend, so I'll arrive, today is Sunday, so 8 o'clock ferry Sunday night, and I arrive early doors Monday morning. I'll roll off the ferry into Caen, I'll find some breakfast, and then I'm going to be doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday touring the northern coast of France. In a nutshell, I'll be going to do the battlefield stuff, so the Normandy landings, the Normandy beaches, all the memorials, because I think it's a real big part of not just British history but world history, and there was a massive amount of people who died and sacrificed their life for freedom. I'm not pro-war by any chance, I'm not pro-violence or anything like that, I'm pro-be nice to each other, pro-just be nice to him and you'll be nice to me sort of thing. I'm not a hippie by any chance either. However, if we could all just get along, the world would be a nicer place. Anyway, I'll take my Karma head out, and like I say, I'm going to be doing the battlefield tour because I've been to France several times and I've never really had the chance to go and do this. So at the off chance, I basically phoned up Brittany Ferries, booked a ferry, sorted out myself some hotels, and then I thought I best go and do some route planning. So I've got some routes to do, and like I say, stopping off along the way at some of the memorials and the beaches, and hopefully riding some of the nice roads that they have around the northern France, so Brittany and Normandy. On the Thursday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to be around the Normandy region. On the Thursday, I'll be setting off towards Brittany, and I'll be catching the ferry from Roscoff back to Plymouth. Again, it's a late o'clock ferry on the Thursday. That gets me into Plymouth on the Friday, at early doors Friday morning, and I'll be then making my way home, so up to North Devon. So decided to get, it probably would have been easier just to get ferries from Plymouth and return back to Plymouth, but you know, thought I'd stretch my legs, stretch the bike out, and just go from somewhere different for a change. So it looks like it's going to chuck it down, and it looks like it's going to get cold once it starts chucking it down. Guess who forgot their thermal liners? So I'm going to say cheerio, au revoir, and I'll report back soon, and hopefully we can get on the ferry, get settled down, get a good night's sleep. So the idea of going overnight is that I don't miss any of the days. So I'll have, like I say, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, full days of riding, full days of looking around the places, and then I sail back into England overnight. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. If I don't speak to you before, I'll speak to you when I'm in France. Bye for now, au revoir. Hi guys, welcome back. So we briefly jumped on the M5, then we did a tiny little stint on the A30, and now we're on the A35. We've just come through Honiton, or we're making our way through Honiton, and we're heading still obviously on the way to Portsmouth. The sun is starting to drop, and as it's dropping so is the temperature. And like I say, I haven't got my thermals, so I hope it doesn't get too cold. So once we clear this 30 zone, the road starts to get nice and twisted and flowing, so it's nice to be back on some decent A roads again. Castle? No, it's not. Okay, here we go, guys. As we come around this corner in a second, the view out to the left is absolutely stunning on a good day. My little short legs stand out, you can have a look. There we go. Same with this corner here. As we go around the corner, the barriers are there because there's nothing on the other side. This is why it's got the shell grip on there, because there's it's tight and they want you to slow down. They're trying to tell you, slow down here kids, it ain't safe to keep your hammer down. Okay guys, welcome back. We're just stepping into Dorset. So we did a brief, so we were on the A38, we hopped onto the M5 for a little bit, then the A30, and now we're on the A35, and we've just popped into Dorset, the home of the Jurassic Coast. So the road started to twist up a little bit in a minute, which is cool. I was stuck behind some traffic for a while. It was all backed up on the single carriageway road. Stuck behind a camper van doing 40 and a 60. So things were backing up, and it was a bit just a game of patience until we got through it all. But now we seem to have a clear stretch a little bit. And hopefully we can have another eventful ride into Portsmouth. Yes. Okay, gents, ladies and gents, blah blah blah. Welcome back, folks. Welcome to Portsmouth, where I am 100% regretting not having my thermals with me. It's only dropped in 2 degrees in temperature. However, as soon as that sun set, it just felt ridiculously cold. Cruise ferries. Right, cars and caravans. Do I count as a car and caravan? So yeah, 100% regret not having my thermals, because I'm bloody freezing. I thought I'd go and get some fuel before I got on the ferry, because it's always good to get somewhere with a full tank of fuel. Where do I need to go? That light is doing my head in. That has really hurt my eyes. There we go. Join the queue. We're going to Caen, not Bilbao. Caen. Caen. What's going on with your ramp? I wonder if they know. Do you know your number plate board's fallen off? Sorry? Do you know your number plate board's fallen off?
Yeah, I'm waiting for someone to deliver a pipe.
No worries. Just thought I'd ask. Okay, so that's it, guys. It's just a case of hurry up and wait. Freezing. So, looks like it's... Let's be patient. Why are they closed? Why are they saying they're closed? I don't know. I know nothing. Something smells. I'm hoping it's not my bike. Personally, I hope it's not me as well. But I'm definitely hoping it's not my bike. Oh yeah, it's off. Oh, there's another motorcyclist there. I might go and park next to him. No, it's not me. I might just go and park next to that other motorcyclist, because I can do that. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Good evening. Go to France by any chance?
Hey guys, welcome to the ferry, the Britney Spears. Oh my god, it's been a long day. It's been an eventful day. Yeah, welcome to the Brittany ferry, not the Britney Spears, because that would be interesting. So seems to have been waiting forever in the queue, waiting to board the ferry. Bumped into a guy, not literally, met a guy who's rode over from Essex, and he's catching obviously the ferry to France. And we started chatting. I was stood up talking to him. He was sat on his bike, and for some reason he tumbled off his bike, fell underneath a truck, bike semi on top of him. He got out from under the bike. We picked the bike up. A couple of other car drivers, not many, may I add, not many people came rushing to his rescue. So we picked his bike up, got it back on the stand, made sure he was alright. And the only damage to the bike, I mean, he had panniers on. There's a couple of dints in his right hand pannier, but the right indicator lens had broke off, so we massacred that back on. And eventful evening, eventful day. As soon as that sunset, it got proper cold. Fully regretting not having my my thermal stuff with me. Got on the ferry, it's packed, proper packed. There's a lot of French kids on there. So it must have been a school trip over to England, and they're all making their way back home, obviously. I originally had a lounge chair booked because I thought, why not? It's an overnight ferry. I'm going to be tired. Just get my head down on a lounge chair, and there's like 50 other people in the room, and so I went up to the reception desk on the ferry and asked if there was any spare rooms, any spare cabins. And I got a 4-berth cabin for 57 quid. So bargain really. So got my own shower, got my own obviously bed, got a nice settee to myself so I can spread out all my stuff, get everything charged, and just chill out and not be disturbed, and make sure I get a full night's sleep ready for rolling into Caen in the morning. Rough plan will be obviously get breakfast. I'll get breakfast before I leave the boat, and then go down to the bike, and I'll just throw in some route onto the sat-nav and just take a nice leisurely ride, because I've got no thermals. I'm hoping it stays warm, I'm hoping the sun shines on us, and I'll have a great day looking around all the memorial sites from World War II, which so many people have told me about it, that when they've been, it is quite a moving thing, even if you're not into war-y stuff, or if you're dead inside. People say that it will just move you, the sheer scale and the numbers of things you will see. So I'm going to say goodnight. I'll get everything charged up ready for the morning. I'll speak to you tomorrow, so take it easy guys, take care, bye bye.
Continental breakfast at the fast line office located next to the information
Continental
desk.
breakfast sounds very good to me. Anyway guys, GoPro, stop recording.
15 minutes, thank you.
Don't start on me already, GoPro. We know what happened in Portugal. GoPro, stop recording.